I'm Senior Business Editor Mike Eppel in the 680 newsroom. We had the start of the big bank earnings season today on Bay Street, and the biggest bank in the land, Royal Bank, kicked things off with a record-breaking profit, $3.1 billion. The net earnings over the past 3 months for the RBC, up 11%, led by an increasing interest rate environment. Its wealth management business, its consumer and business banking operations all doing well, so much so they're paying back more to shareholders, raising the quarterly dividend by 4.3% up to 98 cents per share. As the big bank has kicked things off to the upside with earnings, this could be a positive precursor to the other big five Canadian banks yet to report. The CIBC will be putting out its third quarter earnings tomorrow. Bank stocks on Bay Street today trading higher. Is it deal or no deal? There were reports today that the U.S. and Mexico were close to a preliminary agreement on NAFTA. With Canada on the outside looking in, it might just be a two-way deal to start and then bring Canada back into the negotiations. But sticking points remain on the auto sector specifically, with the U.S. President Donald Trump talking about actually adding tariffs on European auto exports into the United States and looking to challenge what is currently the status quo in the auto industry. So we'll continue to track that. We did see the Canadian dollar sort of waver on the NAFTA negotiation news today. 3.5 years after abruptly exiting the Canadian retail market, Target Corporation, remember them? Well, they had a very strong earnings performance in the third quarter. The numbers on online sales for Target specifically, on Target, up by 41%, as this company has been investing huge dollars into its e-commerce segment and effectively challenging the likes of Walmart and Amazon.com. Target also unveiling over the past year 11 new in-store brands to differentiate itself from the competition. Stock today, in fact, hit an all-time record high, and year-to-date it's up 28%. Canadian retail spending slowed a little bit in June. Canadian consumers, who have been a key cog in the growth rate of this country from an economic standpoint, slowed spending a little bit in June, but that was preceded by a very strong month of May, where spending spiked by 2.2%. Spending a little bit less on gasoline for the previous monthly data from StatsCan, and the auto sector seeing a little bit of a summertime slowdown as well. But again, all of this still pointing to a very strong Canadian economic performance. And sticking with the retail market just for a second, nothing sluggish about Lazy Boy. That retail brand having a big quarter as well, with same-store sales up, and it's been reinvesting and opening bricks and mortar locations, and its e-commerce sales doing well. That stock on Wall Street today, Lazy Boy, also at an all-time record high. Today did mark a major milestone on Wall Street, the longest bull run ever for the S&P 500. 9.4 years to be exact, dating back to the March 9th low back in 2009. The U.S. market testing record highs, as a matter of fact, in today's trade, and not fazed by the potential legal troubles from previous cohorts of U.S. President Donald Trump. From the 680 News Business Center, I'm Mike Eppel for City News.